This is Chris Kelly with step one of our lower extremity kind of untying routine here. Okay, what we call myofascial release or foam rolling. Okay, and what this really means is that we're just looking for trigger points or kind of lesions, tight spots that are formed along the muscles as a result of stress. All right, probably 99% of the clientele that I see, be it runners, women that wear heels, whatever it may be, have issues where when they, when we see a squat, immediately they come forward onto their toes. And okay, what that tells us is that all of the muscles back here are very tight and flexible. When that is the case, with every step we're really loading the knees and the ankles and kind of the heels are not really doing a job of being a good shock absorber. So all that force that we put into the ground is going to be transferred to the knees, right? So really a couple simple things that you can do before your run is just work these areas out. Okay, now in this video I'm going to show you how to do each side. Okay, so we have two tools here, and these are my secret weapons for feeling better. So we've got a dowel rod here, okay, and we have a tennis ball. Okay, and the first thing I want you to do, we're going to start at the very bottom. Okay, what we're going to do is start by just rolling what we call the plantar fascia. And the plantar fascia is just the connective tissue at the bottom of your foot that forms, that's kind of covers everything else like a cellophane bag. It starts at the bottom of the foot, goes all the way up to the head, right? So it really tightens everything up. And if you've ever heard of plantar fascia or plantar fasciitis, that's when this area kind of gets tight and the plantar fascia starts to rip. So what we're going to do is just stand on the ball and roll it from the top of the foot all the way down, and we're just looking for areas of tightness and lumps that might have formed along that area. And when I find that, I'm just really going to press into this area, get in here, and just work it out. I'm going to spend about 30 seconds on each area until they start to depress. And I'll spend maybe a minute just kind of rolling this area out. By the same token, we can also do this with a PVC pipe. You can use the stick if that's another thing that you have. But this is a secret weapon right here. This is much more focus roll to me. And again, when I find those areas, I'm just going to press down, kind of wiggle my toes over them, and get in there. All right? Our next area is going to be the calf. All right, with the calf, I'm just going to take the ball, turn my foot to the outside, and just kind of look for those areas of tension. Okay, we can roll the outside by kind of turning the foot to the outside here, roll the middle, and we can also roll the inside. All right, now a much better tool for this, for me, and actually before I mention that, I'm going to go from the back, or the back of the knee, all the way down to the Achilles tendon here. But a much better tool to do this for me would be a PVC pipe. This pipe can really get in there. It's gonna really get into things that we wouldn't with a ball, and it's much easier to kind of press down on this thing than kind of an awkward tennis or lacrosse ball. So once again, the idea is the same. I just want to find the area of tension and just kind of wiggle my foot back and forth over this area. Now for our last area that we're looking at here is going to be our hip. Okay, I'm just going to sit on the ball here, kind of just really find the spot of restriction. All right, you'll know. And I'm going to cross my leg over like this. All right, I'm just rolling the side of my hip until I start to feel really a lot of tension, just really the tightest, hurtiest spot. I know what you're thinking right now, but it's, it'll help you. All right, so again, just let this thing sink in. What I can also do is just kind of oscillate my knee over to just kind of dig into this area. Now, if that's ultra painful, what we can also do is start a little lighter. We can use a foam roller. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just sit on my roller here, cross my leg over the roller, and just roll back and forth, just working out that area. All right, but each area I want you to look at for maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Do this as movement prep or just as a warm up for running, and this is going to kind of unlock those areas and set us up for step 2 of our progression here.